Greetings. Today, where the spiritual and the physical world are offering devotion as one in this Cheonshim Won in the 1556 Cheonshim Won Visit Devotion. Those who are participating, thank you very much and congratulations to you all. Today, there were several meetings. Our leaders are participating in this event. I'm so grateful for their participation. Our Hori Masaichi president, Balcom as well, and several other leaders are here. Let us offer them a big round of applause. They have been walking at such a long path with meetings and events. They might be thinking, sleeping. But if you actually dozing off in Cheonshim Won devotion, you could see visions. But yeah, so truly see and listen to the heaven's voice. When we overcome your physical barriers, you'll be able to experience the work of Heavenly Parent. It's really hard for you to listen to heaven's voice without those devotions. So those who are offering devotion amidst such difficulties, the spiritual world will be saying, wow, look at your devotion. And up until 1556 Cheonshim Won Vision Devotion, a lot of people are offering devotion, and we have been piling up the devotion where we offer devotion until 1 a.m. over 1 a.m. but we didn't have that in the past. And there are no other places who offer devotion like Cheonshim Won. When we offer devotion in 10 to 20 people, it might be possible. However, in this main branch, we are filling up the Cheonshim Won Palace, and internationally, 18,600 places are connected, and more than 40,000 people are offering devotion. In 2024 July, we are offering devotion in this Cheonshim Won Palace, in this heavenly palace, and seeing this miraculous works, we could truly feel that Heavenly Parent is living and working amongst us, and even amidst difficulties, let us gain strength, overcome one step at a time. We have 472 long-term trainees, Yongsung Academy, and spiritual and motion trainees. 190 people are participating in their workshop, and for the 40-day general, 282. So in total, 472 people are offering devotion, and even if it's not a vacation, just seeing our youth and our trainees offering devotion, it is indeed a great miraculous works. There are also people who are offering devotion in front of the detention center. The tent where we offered devotion for since May 3rd, we needed to get rid of the tent. In 2025 September and 2026 May 3rd to 224 days, even amidst rain or snow, for our true mother, our members offered devotion in front of the detention center. The Tongilmudo director, Song Il-chul, did their almost Best, and Song In-young, the Grand Church pastor and of Ansan. He was the one who gave me the message after devotion. And Pastor Omiko was sleeping while offering devotion there and was sent to the hospital. And our Shin and Shin other pastors couple went there, constantly offered devotion, and they became the representative of Gapyeon Church and Cheonhan Church. And our elder pastor Cho Man-eung and Park Ne-chun, they are elders who offered Cheonshim Won special devotion, went there constantly and felt that they needed to protect this place. And when it comes Saturday and Sunday, they will go in front of the detention center offering devotion. Also, nearby church Kwanak and Ansan Church, the members there offered their devotion. I truly believe that they have done this devotion that could be marked in the history books. Let us even offer even desperate devotion and prayer so that True Mother will never go back to the detention center. And our Grand Church pastor Song In-young has said, True Mother, for True Mother's absolute recovery and her absolute liberation, we pray. The 10th, we offered devotion for 24 hours. We are still currently offering devotion, centering on the Kwanak Church and Ansan Church, offering special devotion for True Mother, Holy Mother Han. The path of True Mother essentially is for the dream of the fulfillment of true heavenly parents, and it was a path of enduring and sacrifice. It is not her personal individual sacrifice, but for the entire humanity. It is the absolute way of sacrifice for the entire humanity. The blood True Mother is shedding is the epitome of the sacrifice of given for the entire world. Through our Cheonshim Won devotion, let us inherit the will of True Mother, and without unwavering faith and action, I offer up this devotion with determination. They are offering devotion without the tent, outdoors, not losing the grip of devotion. If all of our members all around the world offered devotion centering on Cheonshim Won and not letting go of the devotion of Cheonshim Won, we will truly see the works of the living Heavenly Parent. So the conditions for this great works, I truly believe it was during this spring great works. The 59th Heavenly Parents' Day, and at the 66th anniversary of the Holy Wedding, and it's the first anniversary of the Cheonwon-gu Cheonhee Sanctum entrance ceremony. It was such a great event. The 2026 Spring Great Works, we have set up the condition of victory, and we are overcoming this. Through this great works, True Father truly works in the spirit world. Hyojinim, Hungjinim, and Temonim is truly working, and we are. If we look in the eyes of faith, have you seen their work? True Mother is asking us to look and see in the eyes of our faith, and we should be able to see the eyes of our faith. True Mother going the path of the suffering, we should show that we united as one, going the path with True Mother. True Mother is asking for devotion. When we go forth, absolutely becoming united, when we show them through the Cheonshim Won devotion, and show the results to mother through this great works. During the summer great works, we went over 100,000, and in the autumn, and in this winter great works, 144,000 people registered. That was the message given by True Father, and we went over 144,000 during this winter, and in this spring, in this spring great works, more than 157,969 people registered, and when in this summer great works, upcoming summer conference, we have this spiritual background where we can overcome 210,000 people. If we offer devotion with that goal in mind, heaven will work, and we'll be able to see the work and see miraculous things happen. For this, through this great works, all continents made a new record they never said before, unprecedented record. In heavenly Korea, they overwent 26,661 registers in heavenly Korea, and in the last autumn great works, we went over 260,000, 24,000, and in this winter great works, we went 26,000. But in this spring break was we went over 266,061 people. And Heavenly Japan went over 87,000. 87,262. Even amongst this crisis of the church, the solution, we are able to see even greater registers. I truly believe if there was no dissolution of the church, they will be able to overgo 100,000. However, because of the dissolution order, we are scattered as a family church. However, True Father has said, when I go to the spirit world, I will appear in the spiritual. I will go to the family church. So let us truly attend True Father and think that the True Father's office is connected to your house. If you offer devotion through that mindset, you will be able to see great works happening. So set up a goal for the summer great works and let us become, I truly hope that Heavenly Japan will be able to reach. President Horima Society here, I'm currently saying this, and this summer great works, I truly hope where we could shout out almost with tears for the victory of the, and let us offer calling out prayers for those distant church members. There are people who offer devotion. More than 6 million times offering, calling out prayers for their children. Their children actually received the blessing and said that if you offer devotion on Cheonshim Won, miracles are happening. If we do calling out prayers for 600 million times, we will be able to see great works happening. Asia went the unprecedented path of 3,720, and Europe went 11,154. Excluding Korea and Japan, they set up the biggest record. So let us offer them a big round of applause. If the physical world people are offered devotion, clapping, the spiritual world is also clapping, because this Cheonshim Won devotion is a devotion where we offer devotion with the spiritual world.
한 번도 넘어가 보지 못한 6,791명.
So the heavenly Central and South America also went to the path of unprecedented path, where they went over 6,700 people, 791 people in total registered. In this great works, 6,791 people registered. In this hard times, we are able to see unprecedented growth among in North America. 2,690. North America 2,693. In Taiwan 1,543 registered, and all continents went and set a new record. And all continents went and set a new record. And 2,749 people registered for the Hyojong, Ancestor Liberation and Blessing. 2,749 registered for the Ancestor Blessing and Special Liberation. 6,897 families registered for the Special Liberation of spirits. And for the Ancestor Blessing, 3,811 people participated. There are people who participated via online methods. However, the Heavenly Sanctuary, Heavenly Palace, actually, the main hall was filled with people. The thing that these things are happening amidst a dire situation, we can see that heaven is truly working. True. Tomorrow's report will be given about the report about the great works, given by Director Chon Yu-sang. He is preparing. The highlight video of great works is really long. So tomorrow, truly hope that you will be attentive for the report. Through this great works, the tree of love, there was an event of tree of love. A lot of the members are seeing, we are truly seeing the kingdom of heaven on earth, seeing all of the people of all colors as brothers and sisters. There are people who met for 10 years, 20 years, and through this blessing, and people seeing people really joyful, they realized, True Mother truly wanted this to become visible, a kingdom of heaven on earth, and that is the reason why True Mother has said, I truly invite you to come to Gapyeong. And these people need a place to eat, and each booth had 3 or 4 menus. We had like in total 40 plus menus. I went there. It's really crowded. I barely found a place to sit. I ate noodles, and people just shared food. The food court was really crowded, and it was an atmosphere of the heavenly kingdom of earth. Also, Hori Masaichi, President and Mother said we should get rid of all the trees, and there should be a place where see revival, where because people will come, and she ordered to organize everything. Also, the Tree of Love arena. We set up the tiles so the cars could go over the Tree of Love arena. So every Friday, this Cheonshim Won Palace is
이 주일
full.
예배도 드리는데, 야 이제 금요일 날에는
So every Friday,
옮겨야 되겠다. 저는
I truly believe that we need to move on to World Peace Center. If more than 5,000 people gather, we could do it in the World Peace Center. And people seeing that scene will be so surprised. When we invite our guests and participate, at that moment they will be a witness too. Our Chombo family church leader, 호수자, will bring their class during great works, participate. We don't know how much our guests receive blessing. Last time, the Gapyeong governor also came here and participated. We are educating the great epic. However, every Friday, it should be a day of a great revival. Every weekend, if we can mobilize 1,000 people every weekend, I want to drive that so that we'll be able to do World Center. All of the utility fees are actually from the World Center. We need to install the screen and everything.
한 달에 한 번씩 계산을 하게 되면 수십억이 예산 들어가니까 어려운 일인데 여러분들이 결심하고 나선다면
If you determine,
타협을 봐가지고
we will be able to see that World Center where we enter the Cheonshim Won Vision Devotion and World Center. I truly believe when we open up that path,
저녁에 7시 반부터 9시까지는 대부흥회를 한 겁니다.
and from 7:30 p.m. to 9, we will have revival where do praise sessions and testimony festival. And those who did great in Japan will come and give a message. And 10, when we enter the Cheonshim Won Vision Devotion, the spiritual world will be moved and mobilized. We should fulfill anything during True Mother is here on earth. So we are said to say we should make a revolution of Shimjang culture. Hyojinim is doing his utmost best. If we truly resonate with Hyojinim, we'll be able to compose songs and have poems. There, amongst those who attending Moshim training, a while ago, trainee was singing the Spring Maiden. Also, last week, musical person. All of them are actually here. If we mobilize all of these artistic people, we should prepare for the new era. We should prepare at this moment where True Mother is here. In this golden era where we are attending True Mother substantially, we should make a cultural revolution of Shimjang where we could surprise the world. Our special attendant, Igonum, who had incurable illness, cured in this spirit. There was a pastor who had the same illness when he offered devotion in Cheonshim Won. The inflammation rate became 0. You listened to his testimony before, right, Aju? So through the Cheonshim Won 찬양, you shouldn't just clap like that. You won't be able to see works happening like that. Our former president of Cheonshim Won of Japan, Chujin-tae, if he become the model, also our union president, Anuyer, we will listen to his report when he do Ansu. Their great works are happening. We are now entered such profound great era. Today, now the path of mother is a path where True Mother was asking to, and we actually paved even more path. Have you been there? There were flowers planted there, and when you go there you could see like water, spring water coming. And we organized. And the next great works, they are planning what we should organize. This place is truly becoming a great place. And the path going up to Cheonseungdae. Before there was azaleas to up until 천승대. However,
철쭉이 몇 개 없어요.
uh,
아예 꽃나물이 생기지 않았어요. 저는 왜 그랬을까 생각해 보니까 작년
last year
7월 18일부터
in July,
고난
seeing True Mother suffering, all of the azalea
맺지 못했구나.
was not able to even fully bloom. That was what I realized.
11번째 수련원에 와서 원장으로서 봄을 맞이하는데
This is the 11th spring as a president of the training center. It is the first time I saw the 천승대 without azaleas. You never thought about that, right?
만물도
But all
하늘의
creations
슬픔을
resonate with the
이런
sorrow of heaven.
아직 안 올라가 본 계시면
If those who never went there, please go up
만물도
and think that
하늘의
all
슬픔을
creations are resonating with the sorrow of heaven.
꽃마저도
Even they were not even to
세월을
blossom.
맞이해서 이런 일이 생길 수 있을까? 여러분 오늘 이번에
If you think,
반드시 해방석방 되셔서
let us truly pray that True Mother will be liberated so that all of the azaleas will be fully blown,
내년도
and in next year, great work.
그야말로 대역사 충계 대역사를
In this next year, spring, great works, let us offer devotion for that matter.
아주
아주.
오늘 김성남 부원장님
Our branch president Kim Sung-nam has given such a profound report. The Jarden Training Center, well, that was closed so long, but True Mother invested so much for this training center. And Mother wanted to see the result. Mother with father went to the Jardim Training Center and revived the Jardim Training Center and invested so much devotion. The results of the devotion, I truly believe, are seeing fruition. Our Youngsang Academy, the first batch went 20 went, and the second batch 10 of them went there, and in total 30 people. They passed the torch of Cheonshim Won devotion. It is possible because the spiritual world is working. Do you know True Mother's words during the entry ceremony? True Mother has said, because through true parents and the blessed families, the second, third, fourth pure water generation, they are going throughout the world. Heavenly Parent, at this starting today, please embrace and love your children. Even we don't emphasize on a lot, they resolve themselves that they need to go to the Central Latin America, to America, to Europe, to Africa, and then people who receive revelation that they need to go to Africa. These things are happening. So we should realize that the spiritual world is working and recognize the work of the spiritual world. And the third, heavenly Central and South America, they are recording 10 of the volunteers. So those who are interested among our spiritual academy or spiritual workshop and motion workshop, a lot of our first generation offered so much devotion and tears, and especially our Japanese missionary went so much and invested so much in this Latin America. And at this very moment in this Latin America, they're offering devotion in the respectful pioneer places. I truly hope that they will be connected to the future generation as well. Our Jo Jong-myeon Union President An Hyo gave a report in the early days of Cheonshim Won with such hard times for the 2020 victory after during the World Summit. There was an assignment where he couldn't even grasp. It was such an announcement that it should be broadcasted. It was almost impossible that what could be broadcasted on national television. But True Mother has said, if you offer devotion in Cheonshim Won, you'll be able to solve things that are unsolvable by human effort alone. And finally, The embassy net broadcast the entire event. Also, TV Joseon also edited the footage for an hour. It was broadcasted for an hour, and saw such great results. And True Mother has said you should pray like Anhuyer. That's the words given by True Mother. Also in the spiritual world, the True Father has said pray like Anhuyer. Pray specifically. When you call upon the spirit world, you should be specific and ask your ancestor to come to. And such great works are happening, and that's the words that we should pray like Anhuyer. Also in the headquarters, he was there for PR relations. Mother has said that you should offer devotion until you die. Mother has placed him in Cheonshim Won because of that reason. That's offering a big round of applause. Mother, 8 months before the entrance ceremony, Mother has said, even though we don't have the national foundation, let this Gapyeong become a foundation where we could attend true parents and heavenly parents. And that was the desperate words. And on August, I came. On September, I appointed pioneer churches, and all the heavily tribal messiahs became the leaders of every town and every street. And 40, we received the greeting and did the event. And our Gapyeong governor did so great, and all of the institution in Gapyeong, they offered devotion for heaven, and we were be able to see such great victory. And Mother did not stop there. And after 10 days after the entrance ceremony, after 10 days after the entrance ceremony, we should research how we could witness Seorak and Gapyeong and educate the Gapyeong people about what Holy Mother Han is, and educate them about the ideal of creation. Even after the entrance ceremony, going over Seorakmyeon and the entire Gapyeong County, we should make this place where we could attend true parents and heavenly parent. As a words, when I see True Mother and give report about things happening in Gapyeong, Mother has said now I don't have concerns about Gapyeong, and for her to truly not be concerned, we should have a checkpoint in every town. So for that, entire church of Heavenly Korea should have a checkpoint in every town. True Mother's profound will is during the kickoff ceremony of the Cheonwon Cheonwon Church, there was 5 of the people who the headquarters of Korea was also sent here in Gapyeong, and the foundation unification, all of the providential institution came here to Seorakmyeon for the restoration of Gapyeong. If all of the institution became one and went through entire, we were not able to do that with all the institution. True Mother, after years passed, was so urgent and gave the word. Heavenly Japan should not think this is a separate issue, because we need to fulfill the words of True Mother. So Heavenly Japan, like the Heavenly Korea, should love Gapyeong and come to every church and every town, connection with them. There's a lot of pensions in Bungyeon. Even there's no place for accommodation, you could go to their pension. And all of the town people will be surprised. Oh, the Family Federation is such a blessing they are here in Gapyeong. During this great works, all of the
배불리 먹어도 줄 서는데 30분
restaurants in Seonangmyeon was
동안
filled with
먹고
people. Even in Heaven's
그러잖아요.
Burger, you needed to line up 30 minutes.
식당 주인들은 야,
So all of the restaurant owners in Seonangmyeon will think that the Family Federation should thrive. So for us to thrive, so for the Gapyeong province to thrive, we need them to think that unification church should thrive for them to thrive. So Gapyeong Gapyeong County is a place where we have a lot of pensions. Also in Sangmyeon, there's a lot of mansions there.
거기 뿐이 아니라 유럽도 아이고 우리
Also the European
하고 자매교를 맺어가지고 런던 교회는
headquarters.
아주 자매교를 나가게 되면 영국 오면 상면에 가서 하루 저녁 자고 거기서 우리 교회 밑에 아주 일곱 식당 있으니까 밥도 먹고
If they have a sisterhood relationship or an affiliation with every town in Gapyeong Church, it will be really great. Last time, youth from Penang came to Sangmyeon and sang, and Sangmyeon people saw people from Benin for the very first time, and they were so surprised. If we actually become one, it's really easy to prepare the environment for Gapyeong, and all of the leaders in Gapyeong, they do not refuse to repent. We have the foundation where they truly agree to repent. Even there's 90 plus Christian church, because we have such great foundation. We made everyone so that they will agree to repent. Our blessed families and the heavenly tribal messiahs and all of the leaders, let us offer a big round of applause for their hard work. This is fulfilling the first verse of the family pledge. Your mother has said this HJ complex. We should go over Sorak and go over Gapyeong, and we need a environment. We need a foundation in heavenly Korean. Your mother has said this several times. But we might not know when we go to the spiritual world. If we are going to the spiritual world tonight, and if the spiritual world will accuse you, your mother has said, spiritual world, if accuse us about your mother. Even a single person accused you, it's really hard to overcome that. If you think about that, we should think how we could fulfill True Mother's words. With that, we should offer our almost devotion. That is the meaning of sincerity. That is the character of devotion. If we realize, we will surely see the works of heaven. We don't have nothing to fear of. I truly hope and pray that this night will be the night. Let's offer a big round of applause to President Lee Ki-sung for giving such a profound message at this